Hi, today I will tell you about my experience with Lyme disease. I was infected by this sickness, and I will tell you how I cured this disease, what was my experience, but have it in mind, I'm not a doctor, this is only my experience. My sickness was my own, and you may need some other treatment and some other approach to this disease. So this is only my experience. I hope it will be helpful for you. That's why I'm recording this video. So I was infected by this small animal in the forest, tick. Its name is tick. As most of people, I was infected by a tick in the forest, very small one. I'm very often in forest. I'm riding a horse, I'm running in the forest, I'm walking with my children in the forest. So this is normal for me to have ticks. But if you take them out within 48 hours, there is almost zero chance you will have Lyme disease. So always I was removing them very quickly if I get them. But this time I couldn't see this one fucking tick, and he was inside in the inner part of my leg. So he went out by his own, and after a week I saw very significant red ring, and in the beginning I didn't know what it is. So I asked my doctor, and he told me, yes, this could be Lyme disease. So go and make a blood test. Okay, so I made one blood test, and in this test I have a result that I have Lyme disease. So after another week I made another test in another laboratory, and they also gave me this answer, yes, you have Lyme disease. So I went to my doctor and I told him that I have also other typical symptoms for Lyme disease, like headache, like being tired, feeling tired all the time. So he gave me antibiotic and prescribed it for 28 days. It's very long antibiotic therapy, and he told me that I have to take it with perfect timing for whole 28 days, and this is very heavy antibiotic, so I also have to take very good probiotics to save my guts, to don't destroy the good bacterial flora in my guts. But 1 week after my visit to the doctor, I had my very important run. So if he told me that I may feel terrible taking this drug because it's a very heavy antibiotic and I may feel very bad after it, so I thought I cannot take it because I have my very important run. Half marathon through forest, through mountains. I love this run. So I waited. I ran my race. I take 7th place, so that's not bad. And after this run, I started my therapy. So my day was looking like this. At 5 a.m. I woke up. I took probiotics. Then at 7 I ate breakfast with antibiotic. Then around 12 I take another dose of probiotic. And again, 12 hours after breakfast at 7 p.m. I take another pill of antibiotic. And this was my routine for the next 28 days. Of course, I was running during this period, but my performance were a little lower. But after 3 weeks I had another race and I don't wanted to miss it. So I thought, okay, I will run this race, but I will not run on full speed. I will run like 80% of my speed. It was very hard run. 25 kilometers through quite high mountains, and I started very good. I ran very nice, and I felt really good until 15th kilometer, but the final 5 kilometers, 5 kilometers, I felt very weak, and I barely finished the race. And after the race, after this 25 kilometers, I was feeling terrible. I wasn't able to eat, to drink. I was just sitting in the car and being like dead. I was glad that I was there with my friends, and my friend was driving home, so I don't need to do anything, just sitting and dying there. I felt terrible, but this was also my experience, so I wanted to try how my body will react while being on heavy antibiotics, adding to this state heavy, exhausting run through mountains. So after 28 days, I finally ended my therapy, and first thing, there was one nice beer, because of course you cannot drink alcohol while taking antibiotics. And this one beer was so strong for me, I felt drunk. But my performance came back to nice point after 1 month, so I rebuilt my condition, my running performance from before the sickness, and Lyme disease went out. I feel perfect, there are no symptoms, and I hope this Borrelia, this bacteria, has gone away from my blood. But you cannot be sure anytime, because it can hide somewhere in your joints, even in your brain. This is very tricky bacteria. So if you have tick bite a long time ago, this disease can hide in your body for many years and come up after this very long period of time, and you will not suspect that you have Lyme disease. And then the treatment is very difficult and not always successful. But in this situation, like I had, I recognized the disease very quickly, and I took my treatment also very quickly. It was a matter of weeks. So I was able to cure Lyme disease completely. And I wish you good luck, and I wish you also to fight your Lyme disease, because it's very nasty sickness. Thank you for watching. Bye.